Alright, hey guys, we're gonna do a 2-for-1 review today. This is gonna be our review on, and I'm sorry I haven't done a review in a while, but you know how it is, just been busy. Excuse me. Co? Dobranoc. Nothing like an interruption from your mother. Alright, so let's continue. Like I said, I'm sorry I haven't done a review, but I've just been kind of busy with the knife making and all that stuff, and other drama in real life. But let's get back to the knife reviewing. I hope I haven't been out of the game for too long. But we're going to be taking a look at the Paraframe, the Gerber Paraframe, and the Gerber Mini Paraframe. Alright, so let's start with the bigger one. Let's see, the size of this little guy would be 3" for the blade length. Overall length would be 7 inches, and the handle length would be 4 inches. So a 3" blade is definitely awesome for EDC. Nothing better than a 3" blade in your pocket, I believe, for just normal tasks for EDC. Alright, let's start with the blade now. We got a hollow grind on this little guy, a drop point style blade, I believe. And that's what it's called. Don't quote me on that. The steel is unknown. I believe Cutlery Novice said it was AUS 8, but don't quote me on that. Right out of the box it came razor sharp, and it's still decent sharp. It's not too bad. It actually has a few chippings in the blade, and let me get to why. So as you can see, it's still razor sharp, but when it was out of the box, it was no problem edge. You can, do whatever you want to do. So I use this actually for improvised kitchen work. I actually did use this to cut up some chicken breasts and at my girlfriend's house to prep for dinner, and since her kitchen knives are dull, so this was the best next thing. So it actually worked quite well. I did use it on the cutting board, but I don't know, after the job I took my nail, ran it across the edge, and I was like, interesting. A couple of chippings in the blade. So don't know what kind of steel Gerber uses, but it's definitely not the best, but it's easy to resharpen, definitely. Alright, as you can see on the blade, you can see Gerber's logo. We have some kind of coating on the blade, which is actually pretty nice. It's definitely better than that Ontario Rad 1 coating. Actually, it's a little bit tougher, in my opinion. But now the thumb studs on this, that's the method of deployment, are not too impressive. They kind of protrude a little bit, which is a small nuisance. I'm nitpicking here, but it is a nuisance when you're putting the knife in your pocket. It tends to snag just a tiny bit sometimes. But you can flick this guy open with both hands. But for lefties, it might be a little bit difficult, but you can still do it. So, see, you can still do it. The knife is a frame lock design. It is a very thin, actually, frame lock. I believe it's stainless steel for the handle construction. And actually there is a tiny bit of up and down play, so that might turn into bigger play, but I don't think it's nothing to worry about if you're using this for light tasks. And there's also side to side play, but you can definitely get rid of that by just tightening the pivot screw. We got the skeletonized handle, which you can definitely easy clean, no problem. You can take it apart if you want, torque screws, and you can take the pocket clip apart. And speaking of the pocket clip, I actually like this pocket clip. It's actually quite nice. It doesn't hold on to your pocket too hard, so it's a nuisance to get it out of your pocket, but it holds just tight enough so it won't fall out of your pocket. So I like that. Very nice job, Gerber, on the Paraframe. I like it. Just please tell us what the steel is. Alright, and that's about enough for this little guy. Now the Mini Paraframe. Nothing different. Oh, actually, the price on this guy, the Paraframe, that's probably what you guys are interested in. It's about 20-25 bucks, I believe, is the street price for this knife. You can probably find it for more or less on the internet. This little guy is probably like about 10 bucks at most. The only difference is it's smaller. We got a 2-inch blade, overall length of 5 inches, and handle 3-inch. So it's still a frame lock. Actually, no blade play. Up and down, side to side, you can fix it if with the pivot screw. Pocket clip unnecessary, but hey, you got it if you need it. And the blade steel is still unknown, and the only difference is the nail nick deployment. So and $5-10 bucks, no, probably like 10-15, something like that, more or less. I would use this as a desktop, maybe keychain, or just drop it in the pocket knife. This one, nice 3-inch EDC. So guys, definitely recommended. Check them out. I mean, you can't go wrong. Inexpensive knives, and good knives for the money, in my opinion. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe, stay sharp, and have a good one. Peace and out.